All right, Monica Taylor here, founder of Team Persevere, and we are on our team call tonight talking about Shakeology. So before we get started, we like to do coach shout-outs each week and really talk about what's been working and what's been being successful. So Lindsay, talk to me a little bit about kind of what your past 2 weeks have looked like.
Excuse me. It's been a little chaotic with the holiday, but my past 2 weeks, just as far as coaching and planning, or what?
Yeah, as far as coaching and planning, like, how's it? I mean, you've been a coach for what now? 3 weeks?
Like a month or a month and a half. Yeah, something like that.
You hit Success Club your first month.
I did. Very excited about that.
You are at Success Club 4 already, correct? Or are you at 6?
I think I'm only at 2 right now for September.
Oh, I thought
unless
okay, no, you may be
right. If it's more, I'll take it.
So just talk a little bit about what you've kind of been doing the past 2 weeks as a new coach, how you've been really kind of, just plugging in, and just a little bit like about what your day looks like and what's been working.
Yeah, absolutely. First thing in the morning, I wake up, I kind of go through and see if any of my challengers have commented. I have a few that are anti-Facebook talking, so I just text them.
Mm-hmm.
And I've found that they've actually been texting me beforehand, which is cool. They're like, hey, what about question about a banana? I used a whole one, and, answer them back. And I've really enjoyed that part of interacting with them because I know they're sticking to it. So since they're sticking to it, they're going to have great results, which gets me excited. This week, I'm focusing on getting all of my coaching tools in order. Mm-hmm. So everything that you've given us, I'm kind of taking it and implementing it into my life. So with the success partners that you gave us, I created a shared Google Calendar. So that's Hendrix. A shared Google Calendar. So that way we can all know when we need to be posting our first post about a new challenge group, when to follow up, what needs to be included in those posts, and then what the three of us are going to be responsible for as we get to nearing opening up that challenge group for our challengers. I'm really hoping that everybody on my success partner team or whatever can hit Success Club this month. Mm-hmm. So that way we do have a full challenge group. It's kind of a selfish thing because I already have one challenger who I think is going to come on board, and then hopefully 2 others. So if we can all bring 3 to the table, then we're going to have a really good group, I think. Yeah. So I've been doing that, and then going through and like the scripts and stuff that you've done, kind of altering those to make them comfortable for myself. Mm-hmm. And then also adding them to the notes section of my cell phone. So that way, whenever I'm on my phone out running errands, I can go to that note and copy and paste the text and edit it as needed to reply to people's questions. My biggest thing that I've been happy about and grateful for is that whenever I've posted something, I don't have to reach out to people. I've had people reach out to me. It's only been 1 or 2 with every post, but they've mm-hmm. been messaging me, hey, would you help me get healthy? I want to eat clean, which is just, I'm so grateful that they're willing to reach out because it's been people I didn't expect. So that's been really cool. So I would say, listen to Monica's suggestions, what to post. The stuff she has is really good and it works. I actually stole her Facebook post from Monday night and reworded it and posted it for myself. And I think I'm going to have at least 1 challenger out of it. So yeah, your shit. Sorry, ladies, if there are kids around.
No, you're fine. So that's awesome. Like, I love that you're taking ownership of it. You're making things your own. You're using the tools that are there. Like, that's really what it's all about. Is it's not like, I don't want y'all to be mini me's. I love the fact that you're taking everything and you're just making it to who you are and what works for you. What would you say is probably has been your biggest struggle as a new coach?
I would say reaching out to people like a cold call. What Julie was talking, or Julia, sorry. You were talking about last week where you've just been cold call. And I was like, God, she's got some balls, because like that's been what scares me the most. And I'm mm-hmm. like, okay, I've got to jump out of my comfort zone. I have the time of my life right now to build the business, and I need to take advantage of it because it's stupid not to. So I think that's been my hardest part, is reaching out in a cold call type message versus just letting them come to me. So.
Okay, awesome. All right, we'll finish off with one last question. Have you been implementing what we talked about as far as the power hour and using that on a daily basis? And how has it worked, or how have you tweaked it to make it your own?
So I have been using it last week, like Thursday, Friday, I went back home and had some stuff, so I didn't get it done. Made up for it today on accident by spending 4 hours of my power hour. Oops. And then yesterday as well, one of the biggest goals that I wanted to accomplish was putting together a meal plan where I knew the recipes really well.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the biggest thing I found is I do have a lot of single friends. So I put together a meal plan for a single person and for a family of 4. So that was really cool, but I don't know what the question was. But yes, Power Hour has been
Power hour.
helpful. And then whenever I take my niece to school, I run with her and we jam to teen pop radio. And then I listen to the previous Monday morning wake up call that I haven't heard on podcast on the walk home.
That's awesome.
So that's been good.
I love the idea that you took and you made a single person's meal plan. Would you be willing to share that with the team?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
I will, if I send, do I post it or do I, how do I send it?
In the Persevere group page at the top, you'll see the files tab. You can just put it into the files section, and then we can take it, and the leadership team will add it under, a document somewhere on our Persevere webpage. So awesome. Thank you so much for sharing all that. I hope that other new coaches really took some good ideas from that. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go over a couple of announcements real quick. Obviously, if you did not see my post video / homework assignment, I tagged everyone in, the leadership team and myself, really, tried to make you guys success partners. Now, here's the thing with the success partners that I want you guys to know. It's okay if it does not work out, and it's totally fine. It's honestly really a trial basis to really get you guys to just connect with each other and start, using this awesome team that we have. And so, with that being said, like, there's no hurt feelings if your personality doesn't mesh well. Like, we tried to do a really good job about intermixing personalities and who we thought would balance each other out. But if it doesn't work, that's totally fine. Same thing goes with the challenge groups. If you guys get to the end of this month and you and your success partner only have, 4 or 5 challengers together, and you guys want to reach out onto the page to see if anyone else would be willing to combine with you and do a challenge group, do it. Like, that's what I want you guys to do. I want you to post and say, hey, I'm running a challenge group on the 21st. Does anyone else have 1 or 2 challengers that they'd like to add? And you guys can do it together. And like Lindsay said, you guys can delegate responsibilities and really start to take ownership of your business and your challenge groups. So it doesn't just have to be the 3 of you or the 2 of you running them together. You guys can reach out to the team page as well and, see if anyone else would want to combine groups with you. Second thing is, everyone should have gotten, or it should be there in the next couple days, your personal development book. Make that a priority, y'all. I'm telling you, like, I don't care if, besides your power hour, if everything else goes to the wayside, before you go to bed, do not let your head hit the pillow unless you get 10 minutes or 10 pages in. Like, I know we're all tired. I know that we have busy lives, but I promise you, if you continue to plug into that, the frustrations that you're having as a new coach from hearing no, from having the objections, you're going to start to look at them in a different light. So you all should have a personal development book in your hand now. There should be no excuse as to why you can't get it done. I don't care if you're sitting on the toilet. Like, do whatever you have to do to get that 10 minutes in. Next thing was Success Club this month. Holy cow, the prize that they're offering is totally awesome. Like, it's the biggest prize it's ever been since I've been a coach for 3 years. So if you hit Success Club this month, if you didn't already see it, you get P90X, P90X2, and P90 bonus kit. It's like $300 value. And only if you hit Success Club 5, y'all. That's 3 people. Like, you helped 3 people this month, and you've got a whole nother 2 Beachbody programs to add to your library. So it's super awesome. Y'all know that we cultivate the Success Club should be a non-negotiable every single month. So, really keep focusing on that power hour, getting those invites out. And if you're consistent with it, it's going to come back around. If you are a new coach and you are in the Girl Boss Bootcamp, use it to your advantage. The leadership team and I have really worked hard to put together this training to help you guys be successful in your first couple weeks as a coach. So if you're not checking in or if you're not doing your homework, like, go back. That's why I give you all the weekend, especially with the long weekend that we just had, to make sure that you're getting that homework done. because honestly, like that's where you're going to get a lot of the information and a lot of the things that you need to know in the first couple weeks. So that's all I have. I'm going to turn it over to Alana. She is going to share some awesome training with us tonight about Shakeology and Shakeology Boost and how to leverage that in your business. Are you ready, ma'am?
Yep. Do you have the PowerPoint?
Oh, I don't have it open. Let me do that really fast.
We never figured out how to do that the correct way.
Oh, that's right, because you're on the iPad. Oh, I don't want to leave. Okay, give me just a second.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Sorry, y'all, my computer's being super slow. There we go. Maybe if I can get it to open. Any day now. You can kind of, if you want, go ahead and just start kind of, or do you need to see it?
No.
Oh, wait, here we go. It's just my computer's going super slow. I don't even think to have it open. What would be a team call without technical difficulties, right?
No, of course.
Never. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let me share the screen. Oh my gosh, seriously, y'all. And now I can't even get back. Okay. Let me share with y'all my desktop. Here we go. Can y'all see that? I can't even see y'all yet. So someone unmute and say yes.
It's there now.
Okay. Let me mute myself. Mute.
Okay. So this is about Shakeology, and if you guys are all like me, when I first started coaching, I wasn't exactly sure exactly what Shakeology was. I knew it was good. I knew it was amazing. I knew it was just wonderful, but I didn't know all the details about it and even how to start talking to people about it. So this is just kind of a basic overview of Shakeology, what it is, and how we can better use that for our business. So why Shakeology was created? It was created because we are, as a country, as a people, we are nutritionally deprived, we are overweight and undernourished, we have more nutrient needs but less nutrient foods, and we have poor nutrition habits that may lead to chronic diseases. There's a need for something more. So Shakeology was created to fill all of these needs. And so these are some of the ways that Shakeology responds to those needs. Delivers some of the greatest nutrient-rich foods in the world. They go all over the world to the actual countries where these foods are grown and get them from the source, so they actually have the most nutrients possible. It delivers a well-rounded, true health shake. It's more than just a protein shake. It's not a protein shake. It's a true health shake, and that's something that we can say when we're describing it to people. Designed for optimal health using traditional superfoods and herbs. These are things that are well known. They're not weird things that people don't know about. They've been used for hundreds of years. It's not a quick fix or a fad. Shakeology is something that can be had every day as part of your life. It's not just something that you just use for a while and it does something that nothing else does. So you can use it always. Doesn't have any artificial flavors, colors, sweeteners, or soy. That is something that truly sets Shakeology apart from other drinks. When you hear about people drinking all the other competitions, and you look at the ingredients, we actually can, I will post a comparison on our page on the wall, but that is something that Shakeology does not have. It doesn't have anything artificial in it, which is truly amazing. Quality assured and research proven. There is a video in particular in the Coach Back office that is called 100 Doctors Don't Lie. And it's a bunch of doctors talking about all the different valuable things about Shakeology and how they back it. So there truly is a ton of research on Shakeology that we can use to prove that it is something that's awesome. It's not just your word, but it's all these other people and all these research. So what exactly does Shakeology do? First, it reduces junk food cravings, can help with making better food choices, can help with impulsive snacking. I don't know about you, but a lot of times if I know that I'm hungry and I know that I need something good, I will reach for Shakeology and make it because it's super quick and easy. I get my chocolate fix. I am not reaching for anything else. It just makes it easy. Provides healthy energy, can help with getting your workouts in, getting up in the morning, not needing a caffeine fix. I have loved coffee for years, and since I've started drinking Shakeology, it's really weird, but I don't crave coffee as much. It really kind of actually replaces that and gives that healthy energy boost without drinking the coffee. Helps support immune system, may help the body adapt to stress. A very strong immune system means you are less likely to get sick. With school starting, I am paranoid about the kids getting sick, and so I am definitely drinking my Shakeology so that I don't get sick, and I'm giving it to them so that they don't get sick. And it helps you adapt to stress. And I don't know about you guys, but I need that all the time. So that's one good thing that it really does. Supports your digestion and regularity, can help with constipation, can help with absorbing nutrients. You know, we all need that. So promotes healthy weight loss. Weight loss becomes a result of all of the above. So really, when you put good things into your body, weight loss just becomes a byproduct of that naturally. And Shakeology just helps bridge that. So when we know all these things, we need to share all the information that we know, since, you know, we've learned all these things about Shakeology. One way to do that is to ask questions about their needs and do a health assessment. So when you come across someone that is a potential challenger or someone that you know, ask questions, see where they're coming from, see what they're looking for. And the health assessment is actually the next slide, but it gives you some ideas of where to go and how to dig for those questions. And once you know those things about them, you connect what you know to their needs. You're basically just meeting a need that they might have. So the health assessment, here's some examples of questions that you can ask. What are you trying to accomplish? Like the number of pounds to lose, you want to tone up, more energy, improve overall health. Find out what their goal is and what they're looking for as an end result. and why they want to accomplish that, digging deeper, looking for the emotional reason. You want their why they're really wanting to do that, and the bottom line and where it's coming from. How long they've wanting to make this change. That's also good to know, and what they've tried in the past, what they liked and disliked about it, so that you can come back with the things that Shakeology has to offer. I have actually a full page of self-assessment questions, and I will post that also to the group, so you have that as a reference. And what's important to do is follow up one-on-one with your Shakeology customers. Don't just sell them a product and leave with it. Check in, especially like when they first get it. You want to make sure that they are making it correctly, and you want to make sure that they don't have any questions, or that they're not, make sure they're liking the flavor, and connect them back to their why. Continue tying it back to their why. The same reason that we talked about coaching and why we're coaching. You want to connect back with that. Ask them how technology makes them feel. Get their story. Get their side of what they're doing. Ask them how they're making it. Again, we've all had bad Shakeology because we've made it poorly. So make sure that they know all the tips and tricks on how to make it the best way possible and really enjoy it. And ask other engaging questions in your challenge groups. Here are some questions that you can ask just to, dig in and check with your challengers. Are there any of you drinking fewer energy drinks or relying less on coffee? Has anyone noticed that they have fewer cravings? Have you heard of moringa? You're drinking it every day. Google it so that you know what you're actually drinking. And what meal do you replace with Shakeology? That's another good one to ask. So one more thing I wanted to highlight are the new boosts that just came out that you can add to Shakeology. Shakeology is amazing in and of itself, but this is kind of just a way to really customize your Shakeology and add a little bit more and take control of what exactly you need at that time. And maybe sometimes you'll add one, and maybe sometimes you'll add all three, but you really can just customize the additional things that you pack into it. First is focused energy. Naturally boosts energy, focus, and mental clarity with ginseng and 100 milligrams of caffeine from guarana and green tea, not from sugars, chemicals, or artificial sweeteners. It's natural energy. And it also has adaptogens to help support the body in times of stress, as well as antioxidants that may help fight free radical damage. That sounds amazing to me. Power Greens is packed with green superfood containing vitamins, minerals, and vital phytonutrients. No artificial colors, flavors, sweeteners, or preservatives. As always, helps support a healthy acid and alkaline balance. It gives 1 scoop of the Power Greens gives you an extra added vegetable, and so that's a good way if you're having a hard time getting all your greens to just throw an extra scoop of that in. Digestive health contains both soluble and insoluble fiber, both equally important to digestive health. A lot of fiber supplements that you can get usually only contain one or the other type of fiber, and this one contains both. So that's just some extra things that you can talk to your customers about. And one other thing that goes along with the Shakeology is the 3-day refresh. We can add that to Shakeology, and it's a straightforward 3-day program to lose weight, get a clean break from bad nutrition habits, and right away feel cleaner, lighter, and more healthy without starving. Intended to give a break from poor eating habits, kickstart healthy ones. Some may experience improved energy, mood, and sleep, and it's really just a kickstart to your weight loss. There is a challenge pack for adding 3-day refresh to all the programs, complete package. And I know I personally haven't done it, but I know Monica has done it frequently and can give you guys all the info about what it actually entails. So here's just some ideas for further research. Really, like when I was putting this together, I did quite a bit of research on Shakeology, and it's really interesting and really good to know what we're selling. You have a website, www.shakeology.com, and then your coach name. There's so much information on there, and you can actually send it to your customers if they're looking for more information on Shakeology. Coach Online Office, there are videos in there. Check them out. There's a ton of them, and you can also send links to those to people that are looking for more information. FAQs, you can search any question you may have about Shakeology, like calcium content, or if it has GMOs, or if it has caffeine. Any questions that you may have about Shakeology, it's in FAQs. YouTube Darren Oline, he is really the guru on Shakeology and all the superfoods, and he has all kinds of information on YouTube. There's different videos with him doing interviews with people, and they're really interesting to watch. And then part of your power hour, Google the superfood ingredients, use it as your personal development, and really look up each one and just see all the different things that are in it. So then when people ask you, what's Shakeology, you know it's in it. So that's it.
Awesome, great job. So I just want to add a few things. Alana did a great job on that. One of the things that we took away from Summit was that each week we choose one of the ingredients out of Shakeology, and I research it. I Google it. I find something. I figure out what health benefits it's giving people. What is great about it, why it's included in the Shakeology. If you've noticed, some of you have been some of my past challengers, and now you're in the more recent groups, you see that I highlight a lot of those ingredients in our group. The idea is we want to become as educated as possible about what we're drinking every day. Like it's the same way with us educating ourselves and educating others on what we're putting into our body, is we should be educating ourselves. So like she said, I want y'all to start trying to incorporate that into your power hour. Just choose one of the ingredients from Shakeology and start Googling it, looking at the health benefits. So that way, when you have someone who, comes at you with an ailment or a question, you can relate it back to how Shakeology can help them. And that's really the important part of the health assessment, is figuring out what issues that they have that Shakeology can help them with. Because obviously we all know somebody or ourselves that it's helped with. For me personally, I have an underactive thyroid, and I have PCOS, and I have several other medical issues that it's helped me come off of my thyroid medicines. It's really helped level out my levels for my PCOS. And so, that's my personal story. I've also drank it through 2 pregnancies and while nursing 2 babies, because my doctor loved the ingredients that it gave myself and, the babies. And so I really, highly suggest that you guys do that. Start researching and, having those tools. It's just more tools in our toolbox that we can offer to people when they are, asking us questions. Because like Alana said, I don't know how many times, especially in the beginning as a new coach, someone will be like, what's Shakeology, or what does it do? And I was like, I drink it every day and I know it does great things, but I didn't have all the answers that I wanted to give everyone. And so that Shakeology website is awesome. And I know that I didn't use it in the beginning as a new coach, but now it's so great. There's lots of different research articles on there. There's different videos, and there's just lots and lots of information that you guys can use to your advantage and to help relate it to, your potential customers. So, that's, we always give you a takeaway and what your homework assignment is. And so that's one of your homework assignments for this week, is to start incorporating Shakeology training into your power hour so that you can, really become versed on what you're drinking and when people ask you questions. The last thing that I'm going to talk about is what she touched on the FAQs. And I'm actually going to post a video that I just did because I really haven't given you guys this part of the knowledge, I guess. But the FAQs is your best friend, and not just for Shakeology. I mean everything. Megan can unmute herself and is my FAQ guru. Like, I know I'm getting a lot better, but I was horrible about it. I'd go to our team pages and ask questions, which is great. We can get lots of information. but I really wasn't using the FAQs to my advantage until Megan came along. Because then every time I'd have a question, Megan would be like, oh, there's an FAQ for that. And so I really, really want you guys to use that as a tool. And so if you don't know where that's at, if you scroll to the bottom of your Coach Online office, you're going to see FAQ. You click on that and it gives you this search function. You can literally search anything. And it's going to pull up lots of different answers. If you want to know, about Shakeology, if you want to know how to switch a customer, if you just literally anything to do with the business, the products, and you just want to become more versed, that's a great place to go. The last thing that I was going to touch on that she spoke about was the 3-day refresh. So really, I didn't do a great job at upselling this basically when I'm talking to people. But I will say that the 3-day refresh has really become a part of my routine. I try and do it once a month. We all fall off the wagon. We all go out and have a few too many beers. We all go and have a barbecue for the weekend. The 3-day refresh is really just a great, healthy way to just kickstart your body back into, your clean eating habits. And so, I've done it almost once every month for the past, 4 or 5 months. And it's been great. It really helps me get back on track, and it just really, gets you focused. But the thing that I wasn't doing is I wasn't talking to people about it. Like, yeah, here I was doing it, but we have this awesome tool where they can get it at a discounted price with their challenge pack. So they can get any challenge pack they want, and for $40 extra, they can add on the 3-day refresh. And so that's a great way for them to start with that, get them into those clean eating habits. It lays everything out for you. And they may see a couple pounds lost in those first couple days, which obviously we know everyone wants a quick fix. And it's not a quick fix, but they get to see those quick results. And so it gives them that little edge. I know Sidra has done the 3-day refresh. Are you on here, or did she log off? Maybe not. Oh yeah, you are. Can you unmute yourself? Have you done it yet? Did you finish it?
Yeah, I finished it. And actually, what you were touching on is what I've done when I've talked to some of the potential customers that are looking at the challenge packs. I have suggested the Kickstart packs that include the 3-day refresh, and the biggest thing that I always tell them is that, it's not like any other refresh because you're eating and you're full. And it's not just drinking a whole bunch of liquids, it's a real refresh. You've got different components to it and everything like that. So, and I've actually had a lot of people, have interest in it. Nobody's actually bitten yet, but they're like, oh, okay. And I've been reading some material too that says that, a refresh, detox, a quick detox is really good before you start any type of program. So I kind of push that out there too. But I loved it. I'll be doing it every month.
Yeah, awesome. And the thing is, the more that you're talking about it, the more you're getting more comfortable, right? Because you truly so if you haven't done it, I think it would be really awesome. We only have a minute, so it's probably going to kick us off. But I think it'd be really awesome if maybe it's September. So maybe either the last week in September or we do it in October. We do a Persevere Team 3-day refresh challenge. We choose a date, and as a team, we do it together, and then we share those results. We post about it that weekend that we're doing, either it's a weekend or the week that we're doing the 3-day refresh. And I think that would really generate a lot of interest in it because you're going to know about it if you haven't done it, and it's going to, make you, oh yes, different drinks and meals, but it's going to make you feel more comfortable talking about it. Because obviously, if you've never done it, it's hard for you to talk about it. And so I totally get that. It's just like any of our workout programs too, except for now that we have Beachbody On Demand, so you can try everything. But the awesome thing is this. So I think that's what we may do. We may take a poll and see, let's choose a week. Oh man,